You know what the best way to fish is? Concussive blasts. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Today, I'm just going to come right out and say it. I was planning to make a bunch of story progress today by going to the next point. I think it was Aether. But I'm not going to do that because today I have things to talk about. So if you're here primarily for that kind of stuff, maybe you can skip this one. I don't know. If not, there's a timestamp on screen. But there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to get done today. And in the meantime, we've got things to go over. So, currently, I came all the way over here because this is a spot where there was an unknown. I revealed it. It was a fire gleam spot. I just saved it for whenever we started the episode so I could break it and get it. But there are a lot of resources right here in this little area that I've been wanting to go get. And I just didn't because there was an unknown, and I knew as soon as I found that thing, it would need to be on camera. So, yeah, it was a fire gleam spot. Also, before we go anywhere, there's something up here off the map called an unknown tremor tusk site, and I don't know what that is or why that's there. Is this a little spot that's meant for the DLC? I don't know, but tremor tusk that looks like an elephant is scary and awesome, and I look forward to fighting those things. And I guess I will do that eventually. In the meantime, I am going to start making my way up just to get these campfires, and then we're going to be teleporting around and getting some stuff done. So, let's get on with it. I got some things to talk about. We're on episode 50, and that is exciting and cool, and at the same time, it feels like we haven't made a lot of progress. It's possible this game might be just a little bit bigger than what I had assumed it was going to be. So, I have been, in between episodes, hunting down animals. For example, hi there. Thought I saw something else by you. For example, this guy right up here is an owl. I can't tell. It is. Okay, cool. Also, I'm using the wrong weapon. As always. It's becoming a thing. But I've been picking up resources between episodes, just trying to get ready for some stuff that's coming up. And wait, can we actually go up there? I wouldn't think that we could. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to. Maybe we can eventually, but not now. Also, I think I left behind a plant that I haven't collected before. Great! So I had assumed, and I really shouldn't have, that whenever we collected all the parts of Gaia, that we'd be starting to wrap up the game. And I'm kind of getting the impression now that that's not the case. In the original game, for example, we finished up at level 50, and then the DLC let us go up to level 60 because they added more skills that we could unlock, which was cool, but at the same time, the level requirement or suggestion, I guess I should probably say to be more clear, for the Gaia piece that we can go get now, the highest one was like level 19 or something like that. We're at level 36. So clearly the game is going to go on a lot longer than I had anticipated. Hello aheads. Nice to see you as always whenever I transport here. So this game I think is going to be going for quite a while, and based on my frequently distracted self and how I play, it's going to go on a bit longer than maybe some people are willing to enjoy, or maybe that's what people do enjoy. I don't know any better. Anyway, I've been collecting resources off screen because I want to get some pouch upgrades. And I found out that whenever you make a job, it shows you where those parts are. Hallelujah. So I got a few things to make. What am I going to do? Light arrow quiver. I needed J feathers for this, and I could find them at the beginning of the game, like that area. Already upgraded that again, which I wasn't expecting, but is welcome. Salmon skin, I'm surprised we can't get that. I guess that'll be another between episodes thing, because you saw me pick up some of those whenever we started. I can use salmon bone for this one. Iridescent lobster shell. Lord help me, those sound awesome. Bomb satchel, sure. And it looks like that got rid of something over here that I'm not quite aware of. We can also just upgrade our potion pouch, because you know what? I'm fine with that. And now it's fully upgraded, which is so cool. I'm down for that. So let me show you what I had in mind. Resource pouch. Yeah, let's go ahead and create a job for this, just so I can show you what I was looking at. So we'll back all the way out of here. Zoom all the way out, and they want me for these resources, like early resources. They want me to come all the way over here. And what's this thing over here? Sweet mercy, that one's one we began a long time ago. And also, somewhere in this area, we can also find pelicans, which we need stuff for. But they're bringing me all the way over here to these areas, when it could be up in these areas instead, and it's not. So, in addition to wanting to get to the main quest, I'm also going to need to get to the main quest to open up more of the map, because I feel like if I don't, progress is going to be hecka slow. In the meantime, I'll go back in here, go to patch upgrades, and this one we can abandon job because I don't need that on my quest markers. But yeah, there's a bunch of resources. Let's see if we can upgrade anything else really quick. Upgrade this by 1 point, just because I think we can get away with it. And we can upgrade it again. This one we can too. Not that it's probably going to be better than the one I just upgraded, but all the same, it's something. And we can upgrade it again, so I'm okay with that. I don't think we're going to use those parts for much else. And it's fully upgraded. I don't know if that's better than what we got, but I'm not going to waste my time. Weapon upgrades. Interestingly, I have a blast sling that's more rare than what I'm currently using, and it has 2 weapon types. I prefer the frost blast sling, but I'll go ahead and put a little bit of work into this thing. I wasn't expecting to upgrade this. I honestly never looked at what kind of materials my weapons needed. My gosh, I can bring this up all the way. I will have to look into the purge water effects and whatever that other one is, which just looks like it's a bunch of bouncy balls. Yeah, I'm willing to drop a green shine cluster into the slicing shredder gauntlet. I'm starting to think that I don't enjoy using the gauntlets very much, but I kind of want to still. Okay, so there's a bunch of upgrades that I've been wanting to get done. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, I can hold a whole lot of ammunition now, and I'm never going to use these things. But I have plenty of ammo available now, and I'm okay with all that. Alright, where to next? That is not what I was expecting to see when I got here. What was that? It looked like a Thunderjaw just collapsed. But that doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, it is a Thunderjaw location. I just saw... How many guys are there? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. You guys can have it. I hunted a Thunderjaw between episodes 2 just for some resources. So, we're on episode 50 now, and I'm guessing that maybe some people have left at this point. If they have, that's fine. They'll just never hear this. I want to do something that I don't think I've really opened up with before. No, I'm not going to get personal or anything like that, but it's gotten to the point where I think I'm relatively familiar with the game, and for a very long time, and it makes sense to me, I just don't want to hear a lot about the game. I'm extremely spoiler sensitive, where I want to experience games just as the experience. What am I supposed to do with all this place? And I'm still very much that way, and I don't want people to spoil any kind of experience I might have with this game. Like, if you tell me there's going to be a machine that does this, or I'm going to really need... This is probably a bit more opinionated, but if you're going to tell me I need to have a particular weapon type, a special kind of damage to deal with a machine coming up, and I'll regret it if I don't, I don't want to hear that. Let me experience and enjoy the game fresh, in a way. That's kind of what I'm at with my game experiences. But if you have any tips, like try out this weapon, see if you get used to it, I think it's something you'd like, I'm open to things like that. What I'm basically saying is I'm kind of opening up the option here to take, what do I want to call it? suggestions, I think is the right word. I don't know why it was so hard for me to extend my vocabulary to figure out the word for suggestions. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for what I could do, places I could go, I'm open to them. For another example, if you tell me that there's a quest in a certain area, like an unmarked quest or maybe a good quest that I might want to check out, give me like a general idea about where to look around for it at some point, and sure, I'll go check it out, but it'll be like in my own time, admittedly. I'm not going to drop everything to go out of my way to find that place. But don't tell me things like, if you go here, there's a very strong weapon that you will absolutely want to get at some point. Okay, but I don't want to know what the rewards for quests are. It's that kind of spoiler-sensitive theme for me, where everything that's in the game that I will get to find out, inevitably, let me have that experience. Just, please. I understand that some people are yes, it seems a lot of people are not sensitive to their spoilers, whether they talk about or hear about. And I'm not going to say that's not good, because you're enjoying things the way that you enjoy them at your own pace. And I'm not going to tell you you can't enjoy the game that way. I'm just not that way, if you'll pardon me. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for places that you think I should check out, I am absolutely open and willing to looking around in certain places. And for a lot of games, I've been telling people, don't tell me much about them, because I want to find out as much about games as I can on my own, at my own pace. And I don't think it's been since Morrowind that I've actually kind of opened up the comments to ask for, tell me about places I should look around at, tell me places I should go, things I should see. But I am open to hearing about places that people think I would find interesting, places that you think I might enjoy. The Shredder Gauntlet, for example, I enjoyed learning about that on my own. If people say don't get this weapon or don't use that weapon after you get it, it's a waste of time, I want to try it out. I'm not going to not try things out if I have an interest in them. I mean, it just seems fun. But for places like quests that I might miss, or there's a quest that has a particular reward for it, just tell me that there's like a quest somewhere that I might enjoy going to see. I'd appreciate comments like that, because I don't know this game, and it seems like there are a few people in the comments or who have been watching who are more familiar with this game. I'm open to that. Like, yeah, if you have suggestions for something that you think would make my experience better, go ahead and tell me about it. Obviously, don't tell me how to play the game, because I'm just going to ignore you. But yeah, I'm kind of like opening up the experience for myself, just kind of saying, you know what, YouTube and YouTube comments are kind of a community, and I don't really have like a community of my own on YouTube yet. I don't know if that's because, well, there's a few reasons. I'll narrow it down for the sake of conversation to say, I don't know if it's because I just haven't invited people, or in a few of my videos I don't think I've phrased it the right way, but I've said, like, if you tell me any spoilers about the game, I'm blocking you on my channel, which was not well worded, and I probably shouldn't have been quite so blunt about the way I said that. So yeah, that's my fault. I did a bad that probably pushed some people away from the channel, and I should have known better. But feel free to discuss things about the game, as long as there's nothing that's getting spoiled for me about it. Like, you guys are open to talk about things that, like, are in the video, that I've seen in the video, or things that I've seen before that relate to it. But if people say, like, because of, like, this event that happens later, I don't like this quest or these people or stuff like that, it's like, okay, let me figure this out for myself. Which I know I keep on kind of repeating, but this is all very unscripted, so bear with me as I try to get my point across. Yeah, I'm open to hearing about people's opinions and experiences with the game, or certain quests, or just like what things you might have done differently. Really, I am. Just be aware and sensitive to the fact that I want to have my own experience. I think that is a lot of what people enjoy from the channel. It's something that I enjoy kind of showing off, is I'm playing a game I don't know about. I'm getting experiences that other people probably have, and you probably want to see how I react to those experiences. Probably a good example for that is the Twitch and YouTube channel DB Geek. It is somebody who back in the day had never played any Legend of Zelda games because he saw there was a huge backlog of Zelda games and he didn't know where to start, if he needed to have any knowledge about the games. And because of his community, they suggested that whenever he finally got a Nintendo Switch, that he should try out Breath of the Wild because it was getting really good reviews and people enjoyed it. He's like, sure, I'll try it out. And I think that, or I assume that people kind of reassured him that you don't need to have previous experience with the Zelda games to enjoy it. And he had a mod team to kind of keep the spoilers out of his view, which is great. Good for him, good for them. They did a great job. But you go and watch his playthrough about it, and there's a whole bunch of moments in the game like that where you're probably going to scrub through the video looking for just those moments because you want to see how other people react to them. Like, I assume everybody wants to go see that. Who enjoys those particular games, you want to see how somebody else reacted to one of your favorite moments. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's weird. But I think that's one of the things that I really wanted to kind of have available from my channel to enjoy for people in the very beginning. Is I want to play games that other people know about and really, really love, and I want to have no opinions about those games because people want to see, like, how am I going to react to some of your favorite cutscenes. Oops, hi there. So if there's, like, certain places in this game, certain quests, certain experiences that I can have that you would like to see, let me know where to go to find those experiences. I'm open to them. If there's a weapon you think I would enjoy, let me know to try it out. Whether it's on screen or off screen, just wherever. I'm open to this kind of stuff. And I don't think I've seen any comments giving me suggestions on where to go in games for a long time. So yeah, just if there's something, anything, I'm open to it. You're welcome to come in and comment. I'm not going to ban you from my channel unless you like get very rude with spoilers or something like that. Like, I welcome people to the channel, really. So yeah, 50 episodes in, we're making slow progress. I want to know what I should look for. Let's see, what else do I want to think of? Can I fast travel out of here? I can't remember. Okay, coming over here because there's apparently a settlement nearby that I just never found. I was gonna go over there, and if I can line up correctly, because my internal compass is not great. So another thing to bring up is the release schedule. I'm sure there are a number of you... Oh, it's this place. There are a number of you who are aware that I am not uploading as often as I used to. I used to be able to upload every day of the week. I miss it. I want to get back to it. And right now I'm just uploading one video a week. Sometimes a little bit more, but...
Stash this away for later.
I think the best thing I can say for sure about that is I want to, but I can't. for multiple reasons I can't. And I'd like to release a video at some point going into details about that. But it's just not a good time yet. Actually, I'm pretty sure we've already read that one, so not important to me. I've got some new weapons, but nothing I want. Is there anything else around here? I don't think there's any quests. Not really anything there either. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any quests in this area, but there is an unknown, like, right here. Is it anything special? Hi? Oh, you're a cook. Well, never mind. Next we're in this area, and I want to go north because up here there is an unknown, but it's like right in a pool of water, which seems unusual and not deep, so I don't think it's a green shine mining spot. Maybe another black box spot? Something over there? I could probably confirm it by scanning, but I won't because I want to go check it out. That place has been on my map for a long time, and every time I play the game, I look at it and think, I really want to go check that out, but I haven't, so oops and oh well. Now we're going to do it. So I would like to upload more. It's just unable to, and whenever I get the chance to upload more often, I do it. But lately, it's just not feasible to commit to uploading even 2 videos a week. I think it's... Hey, whoa. I completely forgot what all of my buttons were for a moment. Okay! This looks like it was... want something important. Or just a highway. What is down there? What on earth? Land God Plowhorn. What the heck? Nobody mentioned anyone was missing. Kinda sucks to see it like this, but... Dang. That's awful. Maybe this is a really, really old wreck. Yeah, no one mentioned that they were missing one in particular, so I guess that one's just... It is what it is. That sucks, dude. Ow. I gotta stop doing that. If I pry this open, am I gonna wake it up? Or is this thing just wrecked for good? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you here. I was able to get it out, technically. Ow again. But I don't know what you want me to do here. I guess there's something over here which doesn't look familiar. Ancient compartment. Sure. Oh, it's just a crashed car. The game really had no idea how to animate that. They put it in the game, and yeah, that's about it. Just put together whatever, or nothing. So part of the purpose for today's episode of just map clearing is so I can talk about all this kind of stuff and say, we're getting late in the game. There's a lot to do, there's a lot to see. I'm going to get distracted, whether I want to or not. So, yeah, let's just open it up a bit. I've got a lot of stuff to clear off my map, but if there's something I should go clear off a little sooner, I'm down for it. If you guys think I should be, like, doing story quests at a certain point, let me know. I mean, if you're getting, like, bored of me going around doing stuff that isn't the story quest, and you just want me to progress the story for the sake of progressing the story, like, I get it. I want to progress the story too, but at the same time, there's a lot of map and things that they put in around here. And I don't know I don't know how to do this kind of game better. It's a very big open world game. If there's a way to play it better, I haven't found out what it is yet, and I kind of need to figure it out soon-ish. because I've got a game coming up that I keep on teasing, which is something I've been planning since before Morrowind, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and it's coming. Like, after I finish this game up, there's going to be a filler series, and then I'm jumping right into it. Ooh, boy, I don't know what else is around here. Is that something special? It's just a supply chest. Alright. Well, at least I got this clear off my map. What's next? It's kind of sort of map clearing, but I'm going to go up this direction, because there's a... Oops. Yeah, up this direction, because there's a shelter I never got, and there's a unknown spot next to it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kind of the reason why this whole let me know what to do came about in the first place. It happened while I was collecting resources, because whenever I saw the pelican spot and...
I think that's one of the Utara land gods. What's it doing here?
I have no idea what you're speaking about. At all. Anywhere? Is there something I should be looking at? Did I find a spot? I don't know what you're talking about. I appreciate the call out so that I could look for things, but... Is this like an unmarked quest? I don't know. I can't heal it. I can't salvage it. Can't interact with it in any way. I don't know what it's doing out here. But that is weird. That is really weird. There's a bunch of scrap piles from scrappers. Which seems redundant, but it kind of brings up a mystery of why were scrappers around here and they just left that thing alone? At least it seems like they did. Oh, screw you, dude. Not even gonna aim for a sensitive spot on that guy. Yeah, you know what? You come and say hi. I'm not sneaking. There you go, you're dead. Oh, there's another one. I don't even know where I was shooting on that thing. That's fine. We got some very blatant weak points. Just a smack will take you down. It's fine. Hi there! Didn't notice that there was a third one. Didn't even notice there was a second one until he showed up. Is that it? Are we finally done? Very annoying. There, everything's salvaged. So I'd been thinking that maybe I should have gone off to do the story before, because then I'd have the map open and I could have collected more resources while I was in between episodes, just kind of doing my own thing. Which has been really fun. But I haven't really been able to upgrade stuff in a long time because we've been so far from resources. I've been taking out every little quest in the areas that I can get to, but maybe I could be doing more. Maybe I should progress the story a certain degree more. I don't know how much of the story there is, and I don't want to know. Just making that clear again. But if it's going to be like a huge story, much larger and longer than what I can anticipate at this point, yeah, I'm open to people telling me you need to progress the story by quite a bit longer because you're not going to be able to whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like there's going to be a lot more to this game than I had anticipated, and maybe I should be a little bit more active in the progress that I am making. Because I remember in the first game as well, I would get to a point in the game where I was not making any story progress. I was running around doing everything I could find in the meantime, kind of like I am now. And then after that, there was a lot of story progress in a very short time. Just, I don't know, maybe I should be making more story progress. Maybe I'm making too much not story progress.
A new Taro shrine. I'm not sure what it means.
Well, there's a corpse here I can't see. Yeah, there's not really a corpse here, but it's a nice spot to come across, I guess. So I guess kind of one of the things I'm asking is, how much story progress should I be making? Am I going to like hit the level cap too soon? Am I going to be over leveled for some spots? Not that I think that makes too much of a difference. Howdy buddy, let's get rid of you. And you're dead. No one heard that. Another metal flower. Yeah, this is something in particular. I want to make the next story beat progress so I can get rid of the metal flowers, which I'm reasonably confident is going to be the next one I'm doing, where I'm taking care of the one responsible for nurturing the land. At least it makes sense based on the last one that I did, which was taking care of the water problem. And then I got the breathing mask. So at least it makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? I hope it makes sense to you. And if you know about it, don't tell me. Like, that's the kind of experience I want. Oh, darn, I couldn't make progress in the way I was hoping for. Well, there's another story beat I can probably get to. And based on my current level and what they wanted me to be at, maybe there's a whole bunch of story progress that I can make whenever I get the next two pieces of Gaia that I'm just tearing through and you guys are not resisting, and it's kind of funny but also a little pathetic and sad. So I will say, for those of you who have stuck around this long, I'm going to make some story progress next episode. For sure. Maybe if you want to hold your comments until next time, I don't know. Maybe you want to say something now. Just use your own discretion about what you say, and keep in mind my spoiler sensitivity. If you're still unaware of like what I consider to be a spoiler kind of stuff, check out the YouTube channel Arlo. I think it's Arlo Stuff. I kind of want this J because I haven't seen very many of them. He talks... Whoop. He has a lot of the same spoiler sensitivities that I do. I don't think we deviate too much in what we consider, in giant air quotes, spoilers. But I think it's best summarized with, I want the experience. I don't want people to ruin any part of the experience for me. At least that's kind of the... I haven't thought about it very much, but this is what I've decided to call it. Anyway, we've got a little bit more time. I'm going to get rid of 2 more unknown spots. Let's get rid of this one, and then this one, and we'll hit up another campfire on the way. Where do I go to from here? Yeah, let's go over here. Is that... that might be a big spot. Let's not do that. Let's just jump over here and go north. Yeah, we're already kind of late in the episode, and I'm aware, rambling instead of just explaining things for a long time now. Again, bear with me. I'm not... I'll put it this way. I'm not paid to keep my commentary concise and scripted, we'll say. YouTube's just a hobby for me. I wish it wasn't. I love to make YouTube my full-time job. Doing some side stuff on Twitch would also be fun, but I really can't do that. That is a completely different and whole other beast that I can't talk about in this video. Maybe whenever I make the longer detailed video that I was talking about at some other point, I can go into that kind of stuff. I've been thinking about making
Settlement. I want to stop for supplies.
an update video kind of for the channel as a whole for quite a while now, and I have a bunch of talking points. Some of them I don't know if I want to talk about because they might get a little bit sensitive and whatnot, but like I want to be open with the people who actually do stick around and enjoy my content. I have over 2,000 subscribers, I think, but my videos seem to be lucky if they hit double digits on views shortly after I release them. I like that a lot of people have enjoyed my stuff, and I want to make content that people enjoy, but I'm just not getting the hits. Which I guess it makes sense with how the way YouTube works, but the discrepancy between views and subscribers is kind of big. So yeah, I'll come back to here at some point to do this quest, but I did promise we'd do story stuff next episode, so I'll do that next episode. I think we'll hit up this campfire, then we'll check out this unknown, and that will be it for this episode.
This easy?
I'm kind of aware...
I definitely don't
Oh,
sound
this is
like
just the
race.
racing point. I'm kind of aware to a
Follow the
point
tracks, I can find out where they're headed.
that...
I can probably use my
Aloy,
focus to
stop
follow the
talking,
tracks
please.
those riders left behind.
I'm talking. I'm kind of aware to a point that...
Machine riders from before.
Really, Aloy, please! I'm just marking spots on... I don't want that. I'm just marking spots on my map so that I can come back to them later. I don't need all this everything else. Not now. Just marking spots on the map. And I'm not really interested in the race. Maybe I will at some point. But I'm just not interested in it personally. Not right now. Maybe not for a while. Kind of feeling I won't be interested in it ever, but I do want to try out everything that the game has to offer except for Machine Strike. I just kind of like want to be a channel that people can enjoy, and it seems like a lot of people are not able to enjoy the content I've been making lately. I don't know why. I guess maybe this episode is a pretty good example of why they're not, because I'm just running around and talking and not really doing anything else in the game. But there's stuff that has to be cleared off the map eventually, and I figured I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I might as well clear off stuff on the map where characters are not talking and I lose my focus and forget what I was trying to talk about. Aloy. No, not now. Just not now. And even getting into combat where I'm trying to fight machines and focus on not dying, that can make me lose my train of thought as well. So, yeah! Thank you for all of this stuff. I just kind of figured I have things to talk about, I have ideas I want to get out there. Let's just go around and clear out the map while I talk about this stuff and I don't have to get interrupted. At the moment, I think that's everything I had to talk about. I don't know if I've forgotten anything. If I did, maybe I'll bring it up later. But I did say that was going to be the last spot that we hit, so I will go over to this shelter and hit that up too. Just while we're ending the episode. If you did stick around for this long and all my inane ramblings, very sincerely, thank you for sticking around, enjoying the video, and listening to me. I know that I say that for a lot of videos, if not all of them, and a lot of other people do as well, but it's kind of a thank you for hearing me out, thank you for sticking through the entire video, hopefully enjoying the gameplay while I talk about this kind of stuff. I would like to hear from people. There's advice and opinions I'd like to kind of get back if people are willing. I'm aware that there's quite a number of people who are probably lurking on the channel to enjoy stuff, and that's fine too. If you don't want to say anything, that's fine too. But yeah, I just kind of want to be open and available to whatever gets talked about, and in the meantime, hopefully you guys are going to continue enjoying the stuff I make for whatever reason that might be. I'll keep making videos. That's not going to change. I have no plans for that to change. One of the biggest things that motivates me to keep making videos is that series that I keep on teasing. But in the meantime, yeah, sincerely, thank you very much for hearing me out and just kind of sitting with me through this whole episode. That'll be it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. And next time, we're gonna go over to Aether and hopefully not get distracted on by anything on the way.
I'm sweating everywhere.
Yeah, that's what it means to be in a desert, Aloy. Thank you. I know I've said it very often, but thank you for joining me today. Hope you come back next time. Looking forward to more story beats, getting things unlocked. I'm probably going to have to go, admittedly, take care of a lot of metal flower spots after I finish up the next story quest, but this game is very dense. It's a lot more dense than the previous game, and yeah, looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to unlocking more stuff I can do, and we will unlock some more stuff starting with the next episode. See you next time, and I should probably go there and explore a little bit more next time. Not next time, but you get what I mean. It kind of seems like the main city for the Tenakth, so I should probably head over there and see if I can find any quests or just anything in general. Anyway, I'm rambling again like I have been this entire episode. See you next time, everyone. Do take care.